Good morning, Planet the Apex, and another update for GT Sport. They never schedule these like regimentally. They're always whenever they feel like, and in some cases they're unexpected. In some cases they're not. We were waiting a month for this update because it was just before they released the previous update, blah blah blah, which had a circuit on it. It was the Autopolis circuit in Japan. About time we had a decent one on, yeah. But today they've added 5 more cars, and we're going to focus on 1 or 2 of them specifically because, and you can feel free to correct me on this, but this car here, the Super Formula Dallara of 2019, is the first car to be put into a computer game that hasn't been put to track yet for a race. It's been tested, it's been developed, but there hasn't been any Super Formula races yet in Japan. And that should be mind-blowing, because up until now, not just on computer games, but slot cars like Scalextric, wow, that was hard to get out. You'd have to wait at most 2 years before a new car would be molded and made for sale. I remember it was a 1996 catalogue for Scalextric cars, and the newest one was Damon Hill's car from 1994, but this was like 1996. It was finally being put to the public. With computer games, it's obviously gotten a lot more recent. Even with the F1 Championship, it takes until like mid-season before the game is out. But the Super Formula car, which has just been added to the game, hasn't raced yet, and that's mind-blowing to me. Let's have a look in Brand Central to show you where it is to begin with. Because it has there's 2 types of engine, one from Toyota, one from Honda, but it's a Dallara chassis. And I was expecting it to go in to Dallara, who are Italian, but the championship's Japanese, so they've made Super Formula its own brand. There it is, and there's the cars. And I've been hedging my bets all through the build-up of this because, as you can see, it's nothing but carbon and a number of decals, official decals and that. So in my mind I was thinking, oh wait a minute, because I'm going to show you another example now, and I'm pretty sure GT fans are aware of this already. If you go to Mercedes, the 2017 F1 car is there. Some people are happy with it, and unlike me, I've lost Mercedes. There we go. I think there was particular licensing restrictions on it, so you only get the 2017 F1 livery, as we all know. But then you've got this colour variation, and essentially it's just an F1 car with a plain colour on it. And to some that has been very anticlimactic, especially me because I haven't touched the thing. I've already played F1 2017, thank you. But as you can see on the top there, I've made a livery for the Honda that I bought. I haven't tested it out yet because I have to perform a particular function with some of these buttons. There is a overtake button, a push to pass button, which deploys a bit more kinetic energy and drops the rear wing down or up to make it go quicker on the straights. Obviously that would make it hopeless on the turns, but it should help you overtaking other people. How it actually gets deployed, I'm yet to see, but it's a specific button I need to adjust, so I'm going to go to settings and figure that out now. Controllers. The enter button is on us. Oh, hang on. I'm tempted to use the enter button, this big button on my Logitech. There we go. That's that one. So the controller. Wow, that's a lot of assigned buttons. There we go, don't need a ghost, overtake it is. There we go, brill. Let's go around our top list then, just to check this out. Not the best livery, I know, but I was in a rush. Not got a lot of time today. And as you can see, it's got the Halo device on it, which is now standard across more or less every single seater platform, with the exception of IndyCar, who are still trying to run with the aero screen, which is essentially a larger sheet of plastic across the front. You can agree that it's hideous, but until there's a better way, and the FIA have said they are finding a better way, they're still running with the Halo. They're going to try and make more improved versions of it. I can already hear it, that's awesome. Let's see what we can do to it. Oh well then. I can add more weight to it, I'm not going to do that. I can't, oh. Well, okay. Can't add more power to it, fair enough. It's 6 speed, so I could use my stick shift, but that would be stupid because it's paddle shift anyway. Flappy paddles will have to do. Love that. Why am I at this view? Way too. people that have done and will do better lap times than that. Still haven't had a lot of track time on Autopolis. As you can see from my previous video, trying to do the endurance racing group 3 around there. Going to be a lot of GT Sport users going to be putting all forms of F1 livery on there. Thanks to the amount of people I'm following on GT Sport, I seem to be seeing a lot of IndyCar and Super Formula liveries. For those that don't know, Super Formula is essentially National Single-Seater Championship in Japan. Back in the days before the single-seater ladder became more continental or international, Formula 1 was the main one. Formula 2 had sort of national and regional championships. Same went for Formula 3, what remains of Formula 3 now, unfortunately. In Europe there was Formula 2 and Formula 3000, and Japan had the same thing. Australia had something similar. I believe once the European Championship became more international, the Italian Formula 3000 Championship became more European. And they're all based on specific manufacturers building stuff. Formula racing like Dallara, Swift, and engines provided by the likes of Judd, Cosworth, Hart. And some of the cars would end up in Japan. Quite popular. Obviously a lot of Japanese Formula 1 drivers have come through the Super Formula, what was known as Formula Nippon at one point during the mid-90s. In this Formula Championship you've got the Dallara chassis with either a Toyota engine or a Honda engine. In the game, it doesn't matter which engine you pick, they're both identical. Some of you are wincing. I just noticed they've got brake lights on the vertical sections of the rear wing there, just like LMPs, and just like what Formula 1 this year's iteration of Formula 1 cars have as well. Other than time trial, I'm guessing they didn't have the option of the overtake button. So let's see what happens when I do a championship round in career mode. Probably won't need it either. Haha. Where was it? There we are. Let's do that one. And I wonder. Oh my word. going by what you can see on the bottom of the screen there, it looks like the AI have liveries. Let's just see if they are there. Running through. If they go. Something good. There we go. Oh yes. Yes they do. That's amazing. Be more amazing if we actually official team liveries. I doubt it. Let's go. Oh, Rolling Stone. Start. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna hold it down. Okay. Yeah. I think it was sort of transurban different. Discovered, I believe I've just been an entire race through in one lap. I'll be settings. Oh look, it's easy. Way too easy. Oh, wow. Okay, so since we've done one race, let's have a look at what... And I'm guessing nothing's happened with the online lobby settings to actually accommodate the overtake button settings. I'd love to see if there's any different kind of parameters there, like active per lap or how much it can be used in the race. See what happens. Stick on a proper circuit for a start. Now then, boost was always an extra bit of power for the cars that were further back, Super Mario Kart style, and the same goes for like strong slipstream long. Oh my word, it is way too early even though it's 10 o'clock. Strong slipstream strength. Say that 10 times backwards. We're on something stupid here. Initial fuel. Oh, yes you are. Hello. Overtake system usage time multiplier. What does that mean? Multiplier. So I'm assuming the longer the race goes on, the more you're allowed. Group X. 639 horsepower, wasn't it? I'll get near it one day. One of these days. Forgotten the weight already. Well done, Ed. So the car database. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Come on, wiki wiki. Come on, Google Docs. 660. That's going to take 4 moves flat though. Yes! Not even in the 90 absolute flat chicane flats. Okay. I don't know, but you want. Good racing, everyone.